Hello, everyone. Richard here. I wanted to do a 1940 core review, and in the process, explain what I think is going to make soft cap issues not too severe for me. Uh, and then I wanted to go into how is this core doing compared to my last attempt, and I'll show you some stats and share my thoughts. So this guy, this regular infantry, as you can see, he's going to get a hero this map, and he's doing very well. So, if you look at my infantry at the start of 1941 compared to Brigada's, this infantry is already doing better than his infantry in 1943. So and that's because I'm purposely using him as much as possible. My plan for this unit is to give it a movement +1 hero and drop the truck and keep him a regular infantry the entire war. I think that I don't need the truck, and anything that helps with soft cap will be very useful, and I don't need that 50 prestige. With movement +1, he'll be quite mobile. Paratrooper 1, 196 kills to 11 losses. He's doing very well. All of my paratroopers, I'm going for defense +3. It will basically make them extremely strong mountain units, because if you look to compare, mountain units have 2 higher ground defense than paratroopers. So actually, they'll be like regular Weimar infantry. Yeah, with +3 defense, they'll basically be like Weimar infantry, but higher soft attack, higher initiative, but lower ammo. And they're still superior to the mountain units. So yeah, +3 defense just makes them insane regular infantry, essentially, with just less ammo. So that fixes their defense problem. This guy, 178 kills to 10 losses. This guy, 231 kills. And my spotting +1 mountain unit will become a Crotchetson, and this is where he is at. Not too bad. Pioneers, 404 kills. So yeah, you can see he's doing really well. Nearing 3 stars already. His second hero, I will be shooting for defense +3, which will just make him an unstoppable killing machine. Second hero for my Crotchetson. I don't know. Attack +3 might be pretty good for him. Let's see. 363, and this Pioneer is doing exceptionally well as well. And Oladir, 412 kills. He's actually doing slightly better than last time. I have more experience and less kills, and he's taken no losses. So Oladir is in a pretty nice spot. Let's see. My first SE, 126 kills. They're low on experience because I'm giving them regular replacements, because I don't think you need to give them elite replacements for a while. This guy crossed 2 stars and 300 kills, and he has a ton of losses, but that's a purposeful strategy on my part to have him soak up kills or losses. My defense +6 tank, 430 kills, 3 stars. He's well ahead of where I was last time. Kesha is approximately the same. Cross 300 kills, 241. Kesha's more important in 41, and I will deploy him in place of this tank frequently, and that's good because he's got a lot of experience he's got to make up. My Panzer III crossed 2 stars on the final turn of marginal line, and 155 kills. I don't have any complaints about how my tank is performed. I got a Panzer IV. I was actually rewarded no, I wasn't. Yeah, I was awarded the more expensive one. So that saved quite a bit of prestige. Let's see. As far as the second hero for Kesha, I think movement +1 is what I need. And for my Panzer III, I think defense +3 will help it a lot. And defense +3 for this guy would be great. My scout, I'm looking for movement +1. I think it's the hero that will make him the most flexible. Nearing 200 kills, almost 3 stars. He's in great shape. Take a look at this. My Toad anti-tank has 190 kills. That is pretty wild. I've been very aggressive. I'm going to deploy him on this map as well. On the maps, you can afford to deploy him and hunt for kills just to make your life easier on getting his kills up. 138 kills, 214. You know, he's doing okay. 168 kills, 238. He's doing okay. And let's... 1 artillery, 304 kills. That's excellent. And he has movement +1. The plan is all movement +1s become rocket with 2 points of overstrength. He has movement +1, 251. Excellent. I've noticed, one of the things I noticed is that my kills they seem way up on the artillery. Movement +1. He has 257. So already a lot of my artillery is getting into second hero range. Attack +3 is 266. He will be upgraded to a 17 centimeter. 289, he'll get a hero this scenario. And attack +3 is what I need. And let's see. Range +1, he will stay as a 10 centimeter. 272 kills. The reason I want to keep him 10 centimeter is there's a high ammo count, and range +1 gets more ammo shots per scenario than anything else. And there's certain scenarios where you're going to be attacking the same thing over and over again, and range +1 means the artillery is out of range of dangerous units, so we're going to want a lot of that. We did all those. Storm Panzer 223. Maybe after Minsk we'll have a hero, and we're going to make that attack +3 as well. And this guy, 265 range +1. He will be upgraded. I don't know yet. He's going to be upgraded to a 10 centimeter. So whenever I feel like it, I can upgrade him to a 10 centimeter. And then my Polish captured artillery 237, I want him to be range +1. And he'll probably stay 10 centimeter the whole war. Movement +1 has 339 kills. And this guy, 150 kills. They're lagging. You'll see that when we get to the stats. 74 kills, 225, not bad. And 61 kills, 2 stars. This is okay. I mean, I got him to 2 stars. That's better than last time. Yeah. And also, I plan on keeping these as 7.1s and 43 because it will help on soft cap. And they have a higher rate of fire than the 7.2, and I suspect that that's gonna make them pretty good. This is Bear, 199 kills and 3 stars, so he's doing very, very well. 444 kills, excellent, and 388 kills. So my Air Force is doing better. 208 kills, 3 stars on one Stuka, and 277 and 3 stars on the other. Lent 234, almost maxed on experience. Donye 97 kills. 81 kills. This one's 98 kills, and this one is 64 kills. That's pretty good. Let's take a look at how they're doing. So I have my data here. You know, it's stacked, and then I made a pivot table. So here's the pivot table that shows some things. So this is some data. So one thing you'll notice is that the sum of experience, in both cases I have 40 core units, so that's not any different. Old attempt, I had 1 less infantry, 1 less anti-tank, and 2 more artillery. So there's 4 unit changes, but I think it's gonna be in my favor to do that. So you could see very close experience wise. Next, kills. This is something that kind of surprised me a little bit. I thought I was gonna do a little bit worse on kills, but not 600 worse, because I felt like I was really aggressive in 39 and I killed a lot of stuff. But what I think happened is I was less aggressive on the British path this time because I didn't bring tactical bombers, and I think it made a big difference. So I'm doing 0.6% worse approximately on kills. I think it's not a big deal because my units are stronger. So in terms of losses, I'm doing, 22, 23% better. That's just experience and being careful and letting certain types of units take damage. So if you look, infantry, infantry are taking the bulk of the damage. So let me close this. So if we look at this first chart, this is the color-coded. New is blue and old. These are my attempts. New is what I'm showing you, and old is what I showed you last time. So XP comparison, there's nothing noticeable here. Like, I'm doing a little bit better on artillery, but it all looks approximately the same. Anti-tank is definitely doing better, but it's not like super crazy. And then if we sum XP, like, oh, that's not right. I didn't change the title. Sum kills, excuse me. This should say kills. The only thing that might strike you is the tactical bombers were killing a lot more. But my AA, or wait, no. Yeah, notice that was true, and my AA was less used. I commented on that while I was playing. I wasn't using AA as much. I think it won't make a difference. But my anti-tank and infantry and artillery got a little bit more kills, and my fighters did better. And my strategic bombers did better. So that was good. Those are the units that need it. And then, why are you doing that? There we go. And then losses, I'm taking a lot more losses on anti-tank, but infantry's doing better. Strategic bombers are doing better. Artillery's doing better. Tanks are doing better. My scout is doing better. And the rest of it's just noise. It basically doesn't matter. So it is interesting when you see this. Infantry's taking the bulk of losses through the first 2 years. And they're cheap units. Those are the units you want to take losses on. But I think the problem with some is it's a little deceptive. So let's look at average. So on average, my XP is my average XP is a little bit worse, but I don't know if that's statistically significant. So I think it's approximately the same. Average of kills is different by about 15. Probably explained by tactical bomber use. And then I'm way down on losses. I'm 1.5 losses per unit less. That's pretty significant. So if we take a look here, like on the AA, I'm behind on experience and kills, but losses are approximately the same. Artillery, I'm ahead on experience. I'm ahead on kill. Look at the kill difference. Yeah, my artillery on average is doing really well, and the reason for that is I have 9 artillery pieces and not 11. So on average, my artillery is doing a lot better, and I'm taking way less losses. My anti-tank is on average getting slightly more experience, slightly more kills, but taking a lot more damage. I don't mind because it's spread out. Like, I'm taking 1 or 2 points of damage on a map, and it's really cheap to replace that. And then fighters, I'm doing a lot better on XP, and I'm doing better on kills, and I'm doing worse on losses, but I think that's not much, honestly. I think that was all. I took 2 losses at Sedan on Bear, and so it just didn't matter. I think I took 1 loss on a fighter, but I think it doesn't matter. Infantry. Infantry is doing, on average, worse on XP, but that's not surprising because I have 1 more infantry unit, and that would probably explain it. And my average kills is down, but I'm taking way less damage. So I'm pretty happy with where my units are. And then strategic bombers, I'm doing better on XP. They're doing a lot better on kills and better on losses. They haven't suffered a single loss. And then let's see, Scout is approximately the same on experience, a little behind on kills, and doing better on losses. My tanks are behind on XP, but not by a lot. But they're ahead on kills, and they're definitely ahead on losses. This is a massive improvement. I've just gotten a lot better on using my tanks, and a defense plus 6 super tank is very helpful. Tactical bombers, I'm behind on XP, way behind on kills, and a little worse on losses. So yeah, this is kind of what's happened when you stop using your tactical bombers. So to see this visually, average XP, honestly, if you look at this, it doesn't look like there's any statistical variation worth noting. If you look at kills, this is where things get a little interesting. This is clearly like I've changed my playstyle. I try to avoid tactical bombers as much as possible, and I'm amping up anti-tank, and there's a noticeable jump there. My anti-aircraft, I'm not. This is all explained by my 88 gun use being significantly lower. But I don't think it will matter in the end because the 88 guns are going to be so busy. And so what happens is I shift my focus to other units like strategic bombers and artillery. On average, the rest of these units are pretty good. Strategic bombers are doing better. And then losses is interesting. So I'm doing worse on AA and anti-tank and fighters and tactical bombers, but that's a lot of this is noise, but I'm doing a lot better in infantry, scouts, and tanks. So that's what it looks like visually. So the plan is, let me go back to this. What's my plan to deal with soft cap? One thing is I will eventually, he will not have a truck, and he'll stay regular infantry. So that will save a nice chunk on soft cap. We'll keep these paratroopers, and I'm going to delay giving them overstrength until they get defense plus 3, which will probably happen soon. He will become a Crotchetson and get a couple points of overstrength. And I'm going to keep these guys at 2 points of overstrength until maybe Sevastopol Assault. We'll see. Oladir, I will probably give an overstrength point. Vyazma, I'm not sure. At some point, I'll give it to him. These guys, I'm going to give them defense plus 3 heroes, and then I'm going to upgrade them to Grenadiers, I think, and keep the... yeah, I need to... I will upgrade them to have half tracks, but I want to wait till I give them overstrength. So, I don't think I need half tracks for 1941, but I think I need them for 1942. But I can delay those until maybe Sevastopol Assault. So I'll give them half tracks, but I want to overstrengthen them first, and they'll become Grenadiers, and then I'll give them half tracks. These will stay at 2 overstrength points, and these will get as much overstrength as I can. As with these, Scout, I won't overstrengthen except for maybe a few maps to help with soft cap. he can be overstrengthened to 3 whenever that happens. That's not a problem. I won't give these guys overstrength because they're just going to take too much damage. Keep the overstrength on these guys to +2. I think Ricotta's shown that +2 is really the sweet spot, and this will help on soft cap. So this is going to help a lot at Streets of Moscow. Like, because of the fact I'm not going to have 5 17cm guns, and I'm not going to have 3 points of overstrength, it's going to mean soft cap won't be a problem until potentially Sevastopol, and I don't think it'll be a problem on that map, actually. And also, at some point, these will become... I'm going to get some help on soft cap, because both of these Storm Panzers will get switched out. And these will get max overstrength, because they should get it. Fighters stop at 12. Tactical bombers stop at 12. That's a big change. I'm not going to max those out. This gives me a lot more soft cap space for level bombers. Lent is going to get damaged at Kharkov and then upgraded to a tactical bomber, because I think that's going to actually help on soft cap. And what else? These will become Stugs. I may overstrengthen them if I have room for that. The other thing is I'm going to keep these as 6cm or 15cm in 42 and in 43, because it will give you a lot more soft cap space. And I think the extra ammo matters more than the extra firepower. And the 17cm will stay 17cm until Kursk battles, and I may upgrade those to Vespa to help on soft cap. So that's what I'm going to do to help on soft cap. I think it's going to make a big difference. Never do more than 2 points of overstrength on these guys. He'll probably be 2 points of overstrength. Krotchetson will be 2 points. And these guys, I don't know. 2 is good for 41. I don't know if they need 3. And Oladir probably needs another one. And these guys will stay at 2. And that's how I'm going to have Tigers. I think. And then once the fighters upgrade to FWs, no overstrength. That's the plan. And I think it'll be fine. No overstrength until after Kursk, because the level bombers are very expensive. So let me know what you think. I'm currently working on